Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. So for today's video, I'm going to share the best places to eat in Omaha, Nebraska according to Google. Have you ever been craving something specific, but then taken 30 plus minutes scouring the internet to find the best place to go? Well, hopefully this saves you some time. So these restaurants were picked based on their overall Google rating. I set a 4.5 star minimum review threshold to make the cut, as well as the number of reviews. For example, a restaurant that has a 5-star rating but only 3 reviews didn't make the list. That doesn't mean they're not good, there's just not enough data to go off from Google. So I broke these restaurants down by category, such as Italian, Chinese, steak, etc. And the top 3 from each of these categories we'll go over today. Now, I'm getting hungry, so let's dive in. Alright, Omaha is known for our steakhouse culture, okay? So we'll get started off on the right foot and look at the 3 best steakhouse according to Google reviews. Coming in first place, which should be of no surprise to those of you who've lived in Omaha for a while, is Mahogany Prime Steakhouse. In second place, we have Brother Sebastian's, which is a really cool venue if you're more into the experience than just the food. And then finally, the classic Drover. Now let's talk about modern American cuisine. Our top 3 according to Google reviews are Memoir, The Boiler Room, and Gather in Omaha. And we can't forget about classic American cuisine. In first place we have Vidlock's Brookside Cafe, which is in Millard. And at Vidlock's you can only get breakfast and lunch, but you'll be so full you won't need to worry about any food the rest of the day. Trust me. We also have Harold's Coffee House, serving coffee, obviously. And some delicious breakfast and lunch. And lastly, Shirley's Diner, which is an Omaha staple. Now, burger joints. So this might be disputed, but I think Google reviews got this one correct, with Stella's ranked number 1 with 4.7 stars and over 4,000 reviews. Stella's is absolutely incredible. If you're in the hankering for a burger, whether it just be a classic burger or some kind of modern spin on it, Stella's is wonderful. We also have Block 16 for honorable mention, 4.7 stars as well with 2,500 ratings. And lastly, the Omaha Tap House, which is a bit newer, but definitely some place to check out. So we can't overlook barbecue. Our top 3 barbecue restaurants in Omaha are Smoking Barrel Barbecue with 4.9 stars and almost 700 reviews, Porky Butts Barbecue, a personal favorite of mine, and the Rib Shack Smokehouse. Now let's hop into seafood. So Nebraska is about as far away from an ocean as you can get, but that doesn't mean we don't have good seafood here. Taking the gold prize is Salted Edge. This restaurant's maybe 2 years old at the most. I've been there a few times, but it's awesome. It's located on the lake out in western Omaha. Wonderful establishment. We also have Plank Seafood Grill. And lastly, Shucks Fish House and Oyster Bar. And that's more of a classic here in Omaha. If you like oysters on the half shell, be sure to swing into Chuck's. You won't regret it. So we can't overlook sushi as well. Forgive me if I mispronounce some of these names, but in first place we have Yoshitomo with 4.7 stars. Second place, Sakura Bana. And lastly, Blue Sushi. Now, Blue Sushi is an Omaha staple. There's a couple different locations across town that you can check out, but don't overlook some of those smaller sushi joints as well. Chinese food. So Han's Golden Dragon takes the cake at 4.8 stars with almost 400 Google reviews. We also have Happy Buddha's and Mr. Rice. If you're into Japanese and ramen, don't forget to take advantage of Hokkaido Ramen House, Koji, and Akuari. I'm doing terrible with these names. But I will list them down in the video description so you can find their information despite my horrible pronunciation. And then Thai food. Thai food has a special place in my heart. Heart of Asia at 4.9 stars with almost 100 reviews. Tom Yum Nook. And lastly, Taste of Thailand, which is my personal favorite. For Indian cuisine, we have Star Indian, Jaipur Indian Restaurant, and Kinara. Kinara's awesome. I don't know about the other 2, but you can order Uber Eats from Kinara Grill. It's awesome if you want to snack on some Indian food at home. And then Italian. We actually historically have a large population of Italian immigrants here in Omaha, so the Italian food scene in Omaha has always been noteworthy. Coming in at first place, we have Mangina Italiana, Spezia, and lastly, for a bit more upscale, we have Biaggi's Ristorante Italiano. And separate from the classic Italian restaurants, we have pizza. So Orsi's Italian Baker and Pizzeria takes the cake at 4.8 stars with 2,500 reviews. We also have Paisan's Pizzeria and Mama's Pizza. Mama is great if you're looking to cater a big event for the Super Bowl, birthday parties. Can't say enough good things about Mama's Pizza. And lastly, we can't forget about Mexican food and margaritas. So for Mexican cuisine, we have La Sierra, El Muchacho, and El Hombre Mexican food. It was really hard to narrow down this list because there's so many great Mexican restaurants in Omaha, but these are the top 3 according to Google. Well, that's it for today's video. Be sure to give some of these restaurants a try in 2025. I sure am. Also, comment down below with the names of a few of your favorite restaurants in Omaha. I'd love to hear from you. Finally, if you enjoyed this content and want to see more, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We upload new content weekly, covering everything you need to know about living in Omaha. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you at the next one.